I posted 90 shorts in 30 days and this is what happened to my channel. So you probably clicked on this YouTube video wondering how posting YouTube shorts can affect the growth of your YouTube channel. More importantly, is it actually worth it to post 3 times a day versus posting once a day? Before I get started in the month of February, which is the month that I started posting 3 times a day religiously, I wanted to show you that I didn't actually start taking content creating seriously until January 10th. It's also the day that I decided that I wanted to post at least once a day, but I didn't have a set schedule on how many I wanted to post and when I wanted to post. So on January 11th, I posted 3 times, and then other days I posted twice, and this was very difficult for me to stay motivated since there wasn't a schedule I would be following. So I knew very early on that I wanted to set a quota of videos to hit and a schedule for what times I wanted to post those videos. So this is when February comes into play. On February, I decided, Lawrence, this is the new you. You're posting 3 times a day. The videos did surprisingly well. I averaged about 2,000 views per video. Now, I am currently in the gaming niche, so this base number might be different for you if you're a creator starting out like me. It really depends on the content you're creating and what niche you're in. So I wouldn't take this views that you see on the screen now as something that you should hit, and focus on whether your videos are actually growing. Now, to answer some questions that you might be thinking to yourself on how did I manage to post 3 videos a day and how do I come up with ideas to post 3 times a day, the first question is simple in the sense that I recently quit my full-time job to try to take content creating seriously. It's something that I've always wanted to do in the past and always found myself too busy to do, and I didn't want to live with that regret. So since I quit my job, that's really good motivation to post at least 3 times a day. And again, it's something that I genuinely wanted to attempt to do. So that's what's keeping me very motivated to hit this quota. To address the second question on how do I come up with content to post 3 times a day, I try to follow this 75% innovation and 25% experimentation ideology, where I would spend 75% of my time recreating videos that did well on different platforms, following up on trends and doubling down on those trends, and giving it a little twist where I can make it my own, and spending 25% of my time creating videos that haven't been done before, something that I wanted to do that I think will do well, and see how that goes. For instance, an example of this 25% video would be what your Rocket League car says about you. I made this series doing sort of like a car horoscope thing for Rocket League, and the Rocket League community loves these type of videos, so I try to implement at least one of these type of videos every day in my posting. You can see here that it did about 7,500 views, and down here my first video about it, which is the Fennec, did about 9,000 views. To showcase what an average day of posting for me on the month of February looked like would be February 5th, I would post a video that doubled down on a trend that did well on TikTok. The second video I posted one of my car horoscope videos for that series. And the third video was a video that is more of like a stream highlight where I wanted to showcase my personality and also include entertaining clips. So moving on to my channel analytics, drumroll please. For the month of February, I gained 302 subscribers, 272,000 views, and about 1.6 thousand watch hours. Under these numbers, you can see the percent growth from the month of January. And if you are interested in seeing an in-depth look at my analytics and comparing it to the previous month, let me know in the comments below and I can whip up that video for you. Scrolling down here, I wanted to show my top content in this period and why it's very interesting to me and how I think it can shed light on the type of content you can create. The number 1 video got about 10,000 views, and it was one of the shorts that were about my YouTube series that I created, which is the car horoscopes. The second video is a video that isn't actually about that series, but more a video that showcased my personality and was like a Twitch highlight. It was a funny moment between me and my friend, and I think the viewers loved it because, you know, it was a genuinely funny clip and people can, I guess, connect with that. The Third video was me doubling down on a trend that did well on TikTok. And it's just really interesting how the 3 different types of videos that I looked to post were also my 3 most watched videos. And these are different dates of posting. It wasn't that same day that I was pushed in the algorithm. It just goes to show how sporadic the YouTube algorithm could be, and the importance of posting videos that you would genuinely be proud of creating. To this day, I still don't fully understand the YouTube algorithm. One day I can spend 3 hours editing a video, thinking of an idea, and not do that hot, while the other video I could just whip up a quick 10-second highlight of my stream and it do much better. So some days can be really good, other days can be really off. Just be happy about the videos that you're posting and you should see growth coming. Moving deeper into the analytics before I move over to some key takeaways, I wanted to show the important stats that I look at, which is returning viewers and when the viewers are actually online. So starting from when my viewers are actually online, this gives you an idea of when you should actually post your videos. And as you can see here, my viewers are mostly active on the weekends and around midday. So that's when I scheduled my post. I scheduled them on 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. On returning viewers, this is a really important metric to me because ultimately I want viewers to come watch my stuff for me and not the games that I play. And these returning viewers are a good indicator that people are coming to watch me for my personality and the types of content I'm making, and not necessarily just for Rocket League or just for Valorant or something like that. So now moving over to some key takeaways. The first key takeaway I learned for the month of February is to double down on what works to discover the types of videos you should pursue. An example of this is my car horoscope series, in which I would have never done if I didn't spend 25% of my time thinking of video ideas that I wanted to do for myself and trying that out. The second thing I learned is to experiment with titles. There is a myth out there where if you post a video with a specific title, that you can't change that title because it will affect you in the algorithm or something like that. I want to let you know that that's completely wrong. Experiment with titles, continue to change it, try to make it better. If you put a really crappy title at first, don't be afraid to change it. It won't affect you in the algorithm. If anything, it can improve where you are in the algorithm. Something kind of cringe, try to use clickbaity titles. I know you've heard this countless times on YouTube, and there's probably so many memes out there about clickbait and thumbnails and whatnot. But titles are super important with YouTube Shorts, just because at least in the beginning you couldn't change the thumbnails. So you wanted to have the viewers click on that, give yourself more viewer retention, and ultimately hook them in so they can watch you for you and see if they'll become a fan of your content. The next thing I learned is to understand that what works for others won't necessarily work for you, and that's completely fine. The best thing about this is to acknowledge it and try to not get tilted if you see a creator create a viral video which might have seemed to have I wouldn't say no, but like doesn't have that much editing in it, or it doesn't seem like they spent that much time doing it. Try not to get tilted, try to focus on yourself and look to improve one thing per video. And some examples of these things could be the pacing, dialogue, or editing. The third thing that I wanted to touch upon was a question that I like to ask myself, and maybe this question might be useful for you, is everyone's time is precious. Why should someone spend their time watching your videos? Try to move your ego to a side and don't go in with the expectation that I created this video, people should watch it, I think it's good, people should watch it. Everyone has their own time, everyone has their own tastes. So just try to create videos that you think are good, you think are worth it, and videos that you're proud of, and the views will come. Lastly, and I put this on a separate page because it's kind of cliche, have fun. Post what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, if you're posting videos that don't reflect who you are or you think are crap, it reflects in your videos, and viewers can see that, and if viewers see that, then they'll think that you aren't happy enjoying what you're doing, and they don't want that negative energy. So these are my main key takeaways. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see more, I guess, YouTube short videos like this. I can go into more depth about what I do to create the description, the title, the tags, what hashtags I use, my strategies, and whatnot. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that type of video. And yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. Deuces!